Hey everyone, today we are trying out the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I do have it on now. I've had it on all day, like all day. So tune in to see what I think about it. Okay, let's jump right in. So we are testing out the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation today. It has hyaluronic acid in it, coconut water. It is dermatologist tested, oil-free, and vegan. Supposedly this is a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting, medium buildable coverage for natural, healthy looking skin. It is cruelty free. There is the box. I picked it up in shade Fair 30N, which I believe is neutral. This is what packaging looks like. Pump. Plastic. Feels like plastic. I have no idea if this is my right shade. No clue. We're about to find out. Relatively thick. So a couple things I would say. I don't have anything on my face except for my skincare and moisturizer. So the thing about hyaluronic acid that everyone always touts as being great for dry skin. That is true if it is pulling from some kind of moisture reserve. And what I mean by that is hyaluronic acid attracts moisture. Now, I am not a dermatologist, I am not a scientist, so folks that are can weigh in and explain this in a more comprehensive and detailed way. But from what I understand about what I've done, the research that I've done, and talking to my dermatologist, basically there are molecules that, depending on the size, will either sink into your skin or not. The hyaluronic acid that is my favorite is the Dr. Barbara Sturm. I feel like, and again, I'm not a dermatologist, so someone can explain to me exactly why, but the way that it's made with the molecules, it's something to do with the way that it's made. It sinks into my skin better. So it doesn't sort of sit on the surface and draw moisture. It draws moisture better into my skin. My second favorite though is Skin Medica, I think is the name. I'll put it down below. And it's not nearly as expensive, so I end up buying that usually. It's a little light, but it's not terrible. We'll see how it blends in. So if you use a foundation with hyaluronic acid in it, then they draw moisture from your skin. So they actually can be drying unless you put them on over a very hydrated and moisturized skin. So what I always do is when I do my skincare in the morning, I have an entire regimen, but I put on the La Mer lotion in the morning, and so I already have a lot of moisture to my skin. I hydrate a lot. Not as much in the summer as I do in the winter, because the summers in Massachusetts actually, at least right now, are actually quite humid. So I haven't had to do as much of it, but I definitely still have dry skin. So this morning when I did this, I did put quite a bit of La Mer lotion on my skin to prep for this particular foundation, because I knew that with the hyaluronic acid in it, if I didn't have very moisturized skin, it was just gonna pull the moisture out of my skin. So just keep that in mind when you're using something with hyaluronic acid in it. If you just use it on your skin, but you don't put a moisturizer over it, or some type of moisture under it or over it, I prefer to do it over it. It's just gonna draw the moisture from your skin and actually make your skin drier. So you wanna keep that in mind. So the shade, it's a little light. I think you can see that on camera. My skin is, as you know, very sensitive to the sun, so it's pink. But it's close. I mean, it's a close shade. I think I could have gone up, I'll have to go look online, 40s, if there were shades. I mean, I assume there were shades in the 40s, because this is 30N. I think I could have gone into the 40s. And if there's not 40s, I guess 50s. I don't really remember what the shades were. but I will tell you the neutral actually works really well. I like the neutral. Yeah, and it's working well. It blended in well. By the way, if you see a little fuzzy head in the background, that's Remi. Remi, you wanna say hi? Come here. This is Remi. You guys know Remi. Remi, say hi. Say hi to the camera. You don't know where the camera is, do you? No, because you're blind. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Remi is the one that likes to come up most of the time when I'm filming. Not all the time, but he is the most clingy. I don't know what the word is. The other dog, Harper, who is also blind, he likes to be with me at all times as well. And Bailey, who you just saw in the giveaway video, does not like to be here at all. I think he doesn't like the camera, and he doesn't like the lights, to be honest with you. Plus, Harper, the other one who's blind, had surgery recently, so he's not on camera. And Bailey's about to have surgery, so the life of a dog owner. But anyway, so we're gonna let this sink in. We're gonna let this sink in, and I'll do reports later in the day. I'll put on, you know, full face makeup. We'll see how that looks, and we'll check back in. But so far, so good. Like I said, the shade is a little light, but not terrible. The finish is nice. I'm gonna get out of frame for just a second. Yeah, looks good. Finish is really nice, skin-like, like you said, like it says. Covered really well. I really like it. Okay. Be back in a little bit. So hey guys, as you can see, I've put on a full face of makeup. And it's been several hours now. It's like 6 hours since I put on the foundation. I think it looks really nice. It's skin-like. I wouldn't say it's dewy by any means, but it certainly isn't dehydrating. It doesn't look matte. It doesn't settle in my pores. It's not settling into fine lines. It feels good on my skin, which is always a plus. Yeah, I really like it. I think especially for the price point. I think it was $18. I'll put the price down a little bit. I think it was $18. I mean, that's an amazing price point. As long as you use a moisturizing base with it, whether it's a moisturizing primer or just a moisturizer, make sure that you have something that it's drawing the moisture from. I think it's you know, a really good choice for people who have normal to dry skin. I don't see it, you know, settling anywhere, which is nice for a more mature skin like myself. Yeah, I think it's really nice, and I'll continue to wear it, and I'll certainly update you. I'll put a pinned comment below if anything changes, but at the moment, I definitely give it a thumbs up, and I really like it. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. It really does make a huge difference, and it helps my channel grow, so I appreciate it. I'll see you in another video really soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.